What's good, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back at again with a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a Bo-Berry biscuit. I am about to admit something right here, right now, that I just don't get to say very often because, honestly, if I'm gonna keep it real, it just isn't true very often, but here it is. I was wrong. For y'all who've been watching my channel for a while now, you might remember 2 years ago, at the very end of the 2018 season, the Panthers played against the Saints. We had Kyle Allen in. He was starting. It was his first ever NFL start, and the Saints started Teddy Bridgewater. I saw Teddy Bridgewater on that Saints team take 3 quarters to get Michael Thomas, I think it was just 30, 40 yards, to get him above 1,400 yards on the season. I saw Teddy Bridgewater struggle. I saw Teddy Bridgewater get picked off by, oh, captain, my captain, Colin Jones. And if you know about Colin Jones, you understand what that means for Teddy Bridgewater. I was not convinced about number 5, Teddy Bridgewater, Mr. Two Gloves himself. I did not believe in him, but I do now. I've watched this dude. I've seen him practice. I have watched his dedication, and I saw him last season look much better than he did in 2018. I've seen what he's been doing in these training camp sessions. I've seen his attitude and his dedication to help out these skill guys on the Panthers. And it's not just the starters. You see him working with every level of player, whether they have a guaranteed spot on the team or they're one of these backups, or one of these guys who may not even make the 53-man roster. You see Teddy Bridgewater forming chemistry with each and every one of them. This man wants to win, and I will admit when I am wrong, I was wrong. I think Teddy Bridgewater just was not in the right system to put his skills to the test. We've seen all of the talk about him. He can't throw. He was injured. You had the Saints wide receivers in that Saints offense. Just about anyone can do good on that Saints team. I don't care about none of that right now. Teddy is in Carolina, and I'll say the third time, and it'll be the last time I say it, I was wrong. But why do I say I was wrong? Is it just because Teddy Bridgewater is now wearing black and blue? Is it just because Teddy Bridgewater spends most of his time in Charlotte, North Carolina? Is it just because I'm a Panthers fan looking for any reason to have hope in the 2020 season after watching Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis, and Greg Olsen all leave in a span of 2 years? The entire identity of this franchise is gone. Outside of Christian McCaffrey, who hasn't even been on this team for more than 3 years, this will be his 4th year on the team. Are those the reasons why I believe in Teddy Bridgewater now? Am I just desperate to find something to cling to? The answer is no. Teddy Bridgewater has proven to me he deserves my trust. He deserves to be looked at as one of the better quarterbacks that we could have gotten this offseason. No matter how you feel about it, I'm convinced Teddy Bridgewater wants to win. I am convinced that Teddy Bridgewater will do everything in his power to win. And I want to show you a few videos right now that prove my point, that show that Teddy Bridgewater is putting in the work. If you have doubts about number 5, Teddy Two Gloves himself, let me walk you through why you should change your mind about Teddy Bridgewater. Now, this first video was taken on the 22nd. I believe that was just last Saturday. You see Teddy Bridgewater completing a 40-yard pass. People told me he couldn't throw deep. People told me you cannot trust Teddy Bridgewater to throw deep. He is a check down Charlie. He is a 5-yard, maybe 10-yard specialist. And if you ask him to go 15 plus, 20 plus, it is very, very inconsistent. This gives me a little bit of reason to feel good about Teddy Bridgewater moving forward. Now, it is just pitch and catch. It is kind of a lofty throw, but it is 40 yards, and it is in stride. I am 100% cool with what I'm seeing here from Teddy Bridgewater, but that's not it. But this video is actually one of the smaller, less relevant pieces of evidence that show you that Teddy Bridgewater is a quarterback you can trust, a quarterback you can actually put some confidence in. This next video right here shows him working after hours. There is nobody else on the field. He is working with just Chris Manhertz. Right after the Fan Fest, the digital all-access pass to the Panthers practice on the 26th, this was just 2 days ago, you see Teddy Bridgewater working with Chris Manhertz, a tight end, who is not known as being a pass catching threat. This right here shows me that Teddy Bridgewater wants to have a relationship with every single member of the team who could even potentially catch a pass from him. He does not care if you're not DJ Moore or Curtis or Robbie or even Christian McCaffrey. He knows those guys can catch the ball, and he'll work with them as well. But he wants to make sure that he has confidence and belief in every single player who is an eligible receiver on most downs. And he's saying, look, Chris, there may not be very many times the team calls on you to make a catch for us, but there may come a time. And that time may come on a very important third down. And there may be a situation where the look you get is the look we need. What it looks like they're working on right here is a whip route where you go up maybe 1 or 2 steps, you fake the slant, you really sell it, and then you come back out to the outside part of the field. Usually when you're up against a linebacker, maybe even one of the slower, strong safeties, you should be able to use your big body to seal them out and get a really good, maybe 4 to 5 yard reception there, turn upfield, or if it's a third and like short, you should be able to get a first down just about every single time as a tight end, especially as a guy like Chris Manhertz, who will not draw the best coverage linebacker or best coverage assignment from the defense. I would not be surprised if we saw this route more than a few times this season. And you can see Teddy walking him through not just what the route should look like, but his speed and his steps at different points of the route. He's saying, okay, go slow here, go hard on this cut, and then come right back out. You can see him walking through every single step. He makes sure that Chris Manhertz understands that every single step, the speed he takes, and the way he runs that route is important for timing, for selling that inside fake for the defense, and just getting him right there to the outside to ensure that more times than not, Chris Manhertz is open. This shows leadership. He is out late with the second string tight end who is not known for catching passes. This is extremely important. And then you'll see another clip right here later on that same day. We had a whole digital all access pass, a night practice. He worked with Chris Manhertz and he let Chris Manhertz go, and he's still out there throwing the ball with the coaching staff, doing a quick little slant route, quick little hitch, I think it was. Then it was a 20-yard-ish streak. Hands the ball off. One more quick little pass. They're just working out there, making sure his arm stays loose, just getting reps. He wants to win. He knows what it takes to win. And what it takes to win is hard work and dedication. And if nothing else, those are the two things that Teddy Bridgewater has in him. He wants to make sure that everyone knows it's him. He wants to make sure that there is no doubt in anyone's mind whether or not he put it all on the line as a Carolina Panther. And he is making sure that there is no doubt in anyone's mind that he is here to win. Here's his interview actually during the practice right here with Christian Balboni. The questions he asks and the answer he gives is literally word for word what you want to hear out of a quarterback.
Who is Teddy Bridgewater as a football player for the Panthers fans who don't quite know you yet?
And Teddy, I'm a winner. I take pride in winning. I'm very competitive, and I want to win at everything in life. If we're walking from here to the locker room, everything is a competition for me. Everything is a challenge for me, and I live with a chip on my shoulder, and I operate every day with that mindset. So for me, just having that winner's mindset and understanding that winners win.
And that was the moment for me where it finally hit me. And I finally just said, look, it is what it is. I believe in Teddy Bridgewater. He is our quarterback. He can do a little something. He is not here just to be the stopgap guy who just, maybe wins 4 or 5 games and goes on his way. Maybe you look good enough for other teams to give you a shot. That may still happen, but it is not in his plans. He's looking to win. He's looking to convince players, convince coaches, convince teams. I'm the real deal. I am not just some journeyman quarterback, and I'm here to win. You just love to see it. That's how I feel about him. What are your thoughts on Teddy? Are you convinced? Do you need to see a little bit more from him? Let me know everything you're thinking in the comments below. And you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Being told y'all I been the man. Being told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.